Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Dina and today we are doing a roundup of our Pokemon Sun and Moon Crimson Invasion box. But wait, what's this? Turns out I missed a pack when we were doing the video opening. It got stuck in between this little guy in the back. So we have a bonus pack that we get to open. Surprise! So we have one last chance to get some nice cards before I do the roundup here. So let's open it. I thought that the last video went by pretty quickly, but I guess this was why. Alright, so this bonus pack is starting off with a Phoebus. Then we have Stuffle, Misdreavus, Chimecho or Chimecho, still haven't looked up how to say that, Skiddo, a reverse holo Alolan Raichu, which is actually a rare and we do not have it yet, so that is awesome for a bonus pack. This Alolan Raichu reverse holo has 110 HP and ability Surge Surfer. If there's any stadium card in play, this Pokemon has no retreat cost, and Psychic for 70+. This attack does 20 more damage times the amount of energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Wow. And whoop. It only evolves to this form in the Alola region. According to researchers, its diet is one of the causes of its change. I wonder what it eats in comparison to the traditional Raichu. And this is number 31 out of 111. And our other rare in this pack is Beedrill, non-holo rare. So, not a holo, but we do not have a Beedrill anyway, so still cool. Still working our way towards completing the set, though I doubt that will happen anytime soon. This Beedrill has 120 HP with Sudden Sting for 10. If this Pokemon evolved from Kakuna during this turn, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed and poisoned. And Sharp Sting for 60, which is only one energy card, which is pretty interesting, I think. It has 3 poisonous stingers on its forelegs and its tail. They are used to jab its enemy repeatedly. And this is number 3 out of 111. Also got Leaf Energy, Piloswine or Piloswine, Lucamine, and Hakamomo Omomomomomo. Alright, so got to end this properly this time by opening all the packs. Oops, my bad. So I'm just gonna put these cards off to the side for the moment. And let's take a look back at the rare cards that we got in this booster box, shall we? First up, we have 2 full art ultra rare cards. Molly's going to help me show them. This is Silvally GX, and we also got Golem GX full art. And in addition to the full art versions of these, we ended up getting the regular GX versions. So I'm going to go ahead and show them a little comparison of each of them. Here are the Golems. Now for Silvallies. Oh. Hard to pick up off this table. There they are. Oh, thank you. Oh, she's helping. Thank you. Of course, as soon as I start filming, she wants to join. Mama, come here. Mama, sit down. Come here. In other ultra rares, we also ended up getting Molly, she's sniffing the microphone. A Kartana GX. Pretty cool. This is our one and only Ultra Beast that we ended up getting. I don't know how many are available in this set, but yeah, we got an Ultra Beast, yes! And then we did get quite a few Holo cards as well. Momo. She's very interested in the new microphone. We ended up getting a couple Holos, Alolan Marowak, Regice, Gengar, Xerneas, Gogoat, Aggron, and Milotic. So we ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Holos. 7 Holos, 5 Ultra Rares, 2 of them being full arts. So let's see, 5. So that means we got 12 of combined Holos and Ultra Rares, which means we are getting like good quote-quote card every 3 packs, which is spot on for what I've seen the typical pull rates for these being. We also got quite a few reverse holo rares, which we just added to with our Alolan Raichu just now. Oop, excuse me, monkey. Can I please have... Oh, thank you. Okay, so Alolan Raichu, monkey. In addition to Alolan Raichu, we got Gengar, Hydreigon, Cacturn, Mamoswine, Escavalier. Is he a reverse? No, he's just a regular rare. How'd you get in this pile? And Mamoswine and Momo. Some of these piles got a little mixed up. Hold on. Monkey. She wants to show off the reverse holo rares. So in addition to the reverse holo Raichu that we just got, we also ended up getting Gengar, Hydreigon, Cacturn, Houndoom, Regice, Registeel, Camerupt, Escavalier, and Starmie. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 reverse holo rares, which is pretty cool, I think. So about every 3.5 packs we were getting a reverse holo rare in addition to our other rare in the pack. And then here's a whole bunch of regular rares that we ended up getting. I don't have the regular rares like sorted at all, but Komomo, Mamoswine, Escavalier, Beedrill, Cacturn, another of him, Registeel, Altaria, very cute, Houndoom, Crawdont, Mismagius, Starmie, Regirock, Staraptor, Regirock, Registeel, a lot of the Regis, Oranguru, Gorgeist, Cacturn, Wigglytuff, Camerupt, and Octillery. So, yeah, I think we ended up with some pretty good cards. 2 full arts, can't be mad at that. Was hoping for like a really cool like secret rare or something, but again, I haven't looked up what exactly is in this set overall. Just glad that we got an Ultra Beast. So, as usual, now that we've actually opened all the packs, I'm going to go back in and sort them all out I've already got them by type, and then I'm going to alphabetize them so we can add them into the bigger overall collection while making some nice ASMR friendly noises and maybe blathering on about stuff. Who knows? Alrighty, thanks for watching the overall video series of us opening this booster box. Definitely would not be possible without the awesome help of my Patreon patrons. And yeah, let's get to organizing. These special ones are going to go off into my binder, and then so will the holos. I'm not sure if I want to put the reverse holo rares or regular rares in. I don't know. I'll just put them off to the side for now, I guess. My rare card binder is getting quite large, so I may end up having to move some of the like regular rares and reverse holo rares that I have in there into some other organizational scheme. I don't know. Let's start off with lightning type. Alright. I'm going to be doing most of the alphabetizing while looking at the cards through the little screen on here, so if I mess up my alphabet, that would be why. There weren't too many lightning type cards, so hopefully be fairly easy to sort through. Though we just added one to the collection, the reverse holo rare, Alolan Raichu. Graveler, Minun, and Plusle. Not bad at all. And then in the new pack, did we end up getting any? Oh, just the Alolan Raichu, right. Cool, so this may go quicker than expected. Compared to sorting, like, my thousands of cards that I did over, like, a couple videos a while back, doing individual booster packs, or booster boxes, is, not nearly as bad. Alrighty, so if you haven't noticed, or if I didn't mention it enough times, I now have a 3DO microphone binaural setup with the like ears and everything. So so far I've just been using it with like card opening videos, but I would like to expand my use to like some maybe more traditional ASMR type videos now that I have more you know, earphone friendly type mic. Are these really all of the fire cards? Okay, guess so. In this I have a couple of ideas for the type of 3DO videos that I want to do. I have an old wig that I would like to cut up and do like a haircut roleplay type video. I'm not like the best at roleplay videos because I can't take them seriously. Just seems kind of goofy to me, but I will give it a go. But if you have any specific type of ASMR videos you'd like me to try, now that I have a fancy pants mic, let me know. Trainers, those are usually annoying to sort because there's so many different names. Yeah, and in addition to my microphone upgrade, guess what else I got? Yeah, it's a Canon 80D camera, a real DSLR camera, so I'm not just on my point and shoot. It literally just arrived today though, so I have not attempted to set it up. Basically, as soon as I got home from work, I'm just filming this video instead. But yeah, after this I'm gonna try it out and see what kind of image upgrade we're looking at. The point and shoot camera that I have right now, the Canon G7X, a while back in the summer I dropped it, and it wasn't even like I dropped it very far, but the pop-out screen that's like on the back cracked, so yeah, I've been lucky so far as that even though it's cracked I can still use it, but I was kind of worried that one day I'd get all geared up ready to film and it wouldn't work, so I've been in the market for a while to replace the camera. If not replace completely, then like you know, maybe relegate this one to like reaction footage, you know, like the little like corner right here where like you could see me as I like play games and stuff, which was an upgrade I wanted to make anyway, having like a face cam. It just unfortunately was one of those like, oh, I should upgrade my microphone first, and then like, yeah, I'd rather always, you know, buy some more cards or something for the channel. But I eventually have saved up enough, and with the help of having now paid off my student loans, I can actually, like, you know, start spending money on hobbies again. Hobbies being ridiculously expensive cameras for my YouTube channel. But yeah, so yay! Glad to have an upgrade on that front finally. It's been a long time coming, I think. But hopefully it's a useful upgrade. Hopefully my vlog camera, well, I guess this will be my vlog camera now. Hopefully my point and shoot camera can now be converted to like my vlog camera for like out and about, unless I feel like getting super Casey Neistat with it and taking the Canon 80D out for some shots. So there we go. It's hard to sometimes talk and also do alphabetizing after a day's work. So the camera, the 80D that I got, actually also, I got like the video creator bundle, so basically got like a Rode microphone for free that goes on top of it. So yeah, if I do end up doing any out in the field type vlogging intense setup, hopefully it'll be better audio than my current point and shoot setup. Most of the time why I don't end up including my audio from like when I'm taking videos out and about is just because the microphone on this is not great if I'm not like directly in front of it. So the one that's included in the camera anyway. So yeah, usually I just put in the vlogs that I do, I just cover over it with sound or with music, unless it's like something especially, I guess, important. But yeah, we'll see how that guy works out. Sea of Nothingness. Sophocles would come after that. Energy retrieval. We actually don't have any energy things yet. Okay. How Pokemon Breeder. Reduce Amina. Dashing Pouch. Yeah, lots of upgrades. Now, if only I had the energy to edit my backlog of videos. It's just so much more fun to film videos than it is to edit. Perhaps if they weren't longer form ASMR videos that require like a lot of technical like attention, so I don't leave in any like loud noises, they might be a little bit more fun, I guess, to edit. But yeah. Okay, that's it for the trainers, I think. I have quite a few videos that I put on the back burner for a while, but maybe now that the weather is getting less nice out, I will be able to convince myself, oh, you should just go edit a video or two. Over the summer, I feel like I was trying to soak up all of the good weather while it lasted, so a lot of my free time was spent outdoors, but it's getting to that point where we only have so many good days left in the year. It's like, I foresee a lot of indoor time coming up. There we go. Haunter, Checho, Mysteries, Punkaboo. Mysteries, there we go. I think as well, I always get like fired up to film and stuff because it's very easy to get upgrades in the way of like better filming equipment or like lights or microphones and stuff. But my editing setup has been the same for like 2+ years, really, ever since I built my editing computer. And that alone was a big help, and at least once I do feel motivated, the fact that I can render an hour video in about an hour, which is like ridiculously awesome, that I might actually, by the time it renders, still have enough motivation and energy to edit a second video in a row. That definitely helped, because before that, I was actually editing videos on my Surface Pro 3, which at that point was already like 2+ years old. So yeah, anytime I would go to edit an ASMR video, even like a half-hour one would take overnight for the render to be done. And that didn't count also the time spent for me like waiting for the clips themselves to actually give me enough of a preview so I could tell what I was working with. Yeah, those were the times. But yeah, my editing setup has not changed terribly much in the past 2 years. So as much improvements as I can make on the front end, it only makes filming videos a bit more attractive. It's still the editing part that I tend to get hung up on. But yeah, I go through bits and spurts where I am not tired from sitting at a computer at work. Usually actually on the weekends I get more motivation to actually like edit, but I'm also trying to strike the balance of like going out and doing things. I don't know. Silly things to complain about, I guess, but hard to strike the balance between being productive in my off time and actually like giving myself off time. Speaking of off time, this Christmas break, or not Christmas break, but like Christmas vacation time, I am requesting some time off to go to Japan. I don't think I've mentioned that on this channel yet, really. Yeah, my boyfriend just decided to, for Christmas and my birthday, surprise me with a trip to Japan, so I've been planning that out for the past like 2 months. Yeah, pretty excited, but it's definitely going to be a bit of a whirlwind Christmas break. Not so much, you know, the relaxing Christmas break, but, you know, 16-hour flight there. And then once we're actually in Japan, going to Tokyo, and then Fuji, and then like Kyoto, Osaka, and then back to Tokyo, and then another 16-hour flight back. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna be end up like putting for Vlogmas this year. If I'm just gonna do like regular Vlogmas weekly up until the point that I like go to Japan, and then I'll probably take the most ridiculous amount of footage ever. And then maybe do some like smaller videos of that. I have no clue how I'm going to structure it, but I need to decide soon so I'm not filming like too much stuff that doesn't actually go together. Yeah, so there's been a lot of background planning with that as well that's been taking up some time. Whoop! It's fun to plan, but definitely there's a lot of stuff yet to do before takeoff. There we go. So yeah, hopefully I want to go to like maybe an Akihabara or something, to like a really cool like Pokemon collector card store and get one of those like mystery cubes full of old cards. I think that would be really fun to look through. I've seen a couple of them opened online, and you just never know what you're gonna get. Remoraid, okay, magic cards, why not? Okay. But yeah, apparently, so with the time difference, flying back to the East Coast, we take off from Tokyo to come back to the East Coast, and we're landing in Toronto and then going from Toronto to like DC. We take off at 6 p.m. Tokyo time, and then we actually, on Christmas Eve, and then we actually arrive back in Toronto 2 hours before we took off in Japan. So it's gonna be like the longest Christmas Eve ever. Yeah, and then I'm going to my parents' house where my grandparents are going to be, and my brother. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. We're taking off on the 15th of December and getting back on the Christmas Eve, the 24th. So it's like we lose a day, and the start of it, our first like half day is actually the 16th. We get there at like dinner time on the 16th. I have no idea how I'm going to deal with the jet lag. Hopefully sleep on the plane a little bit, but yeah. We basically have 7 full days and 2 like half days, because we get in and take off at like 6 p.m. both of those days. So we'll be in Tokyo for those like half days as well. That's why we're not spending too many like full days in Tokyo. I think like at least 1 or 2 full days on the end of it are both Tokyo, and then the little half days as well. Yeah, I am excited. If you couldn't tell, I'm in full-on plan mode. I'm going to have to bring the most batteries for my cameras and stuff, and the most possible SD cards and such. Yeah, not sure if I want to try and do like mini focused Japan videos, or just like maybe daily vlog it. Depends. Maybe on if there's something interesting or like specific. Yeah, I guess I'll try and start out doing it like daily vlog style, and if I want to pop out a certain segment into like a focused video, maybe I could do that. I don't want it to completely like derail my channel, not that it has like a super solid theme or anything with Japan footage, but yeah, maybe I'll just try and sprinkle some regular ASMR type content in between. Okay. Getting down to the last bits of the booster box organization. Oh, we got that. Oh, there's a small section. Ah, because it's dragon type. Not too many dragon Pokemon to begin with. Much less in the set. Is it really just these 2 guys? Yeah, I guess so. That was quick. Oh, whoops. I forgot about the pack that we opened just now. Oops, gotta add these new guys in. This energy. We haven't done that yet. We have done this. Piles. There we go. Alrighty. And psychic type. There we go. Cool. Stuff up. Whoops. Also, you may have noticed that I am not in my regular filming room setup, and that is due to a couple of reasons. First of all, it gets very cold in there in the winter, and now also that I have the like super mic that like picks up every tiny little noise, the street noises, oh gosh, whenever buses would go by and stuff, oh, that was so annoying to wait for, or like if just people honking their horns and stuff outside. Man, this mic really does pick up everything, so rather than try and fight that today and then try to like edit it out later, I was just like, you know what, we're gonna film in my living room instead. It's not like I have like the worst background in either of the setups, it's just kind of plain. I have thought about getting like some sort of like backing for both here and like the filming setup area room, but I have not done so yet. eventually, hopefully, I guess either in this apartment or whenever I move, maybe I'll look to getting like more of a den style room for filming in, instead of like seriously like being out on a balcony essentially. I never really thought, you know, getting this, that I'd ever have a microphone that was like quite as good, that would actually be able to pick those up, because the noise is actually not that bad when you're just like walking around, but maybe my ears are not quite as good as these fake ones. Yeah, so I didn't really factor that in. How funny would it be when I go to like new apartments if I like bring my microphone setup and I'm like going around like, yes, good. Or like, oh, this is picking up way too much noise. I mean, it sounds goofy, but I mean, I kind of actually may need to do that to evaluate if it's like, I don't know, suitable for filming. There's of course like some soundproofing stuff I can get into. It's just like with my current setup, my filming room has so many like windows, which is awesome for like daily life, but I mean, unless I wanted to try and like have removable soundproofing panels or something that I put up every time I go to film and then store I don't know where because I'm in a one bedroom. Yeah. Let's just say I haven't found a good way to really implement that yet. I'm sure most ASMR artists run into this problem once they start upgrading their equipment, that my sound quality now means that you can hear literally everything. Okay. I mean, I've seen plenty of people put up like that ridge, or that like back and forth like corrugated looking soundproofing in the background. But yeah, it's on my list of things. Slowly upgrading channel stuff. Figured a camera may be the next upgrade. So that's what I went for first before, since it's like, okay, get the camera a little bit better, get the mic a little bit better, get the camera a little better, get the mic a little better. I don't know. Hopefully, eventually I'll have a really nice dream setup. Gosh, YouTube can be quite the expensive hobby. But I'm glad that, I don't know, it seems more productive, and like, at least I feel better about, for instance, all of the like nerdy stuff that I do in my off time, because it helps people like fall asleep or just like have something to listen to in the background. I don't feel like, not that you should feel selfish for like spending a lot of time on your hobbies, but I definitely feel less like it's a selfish hobby, because I do get to share it with all of you guys. Bit of a tangent. I will say I most feel productive about it when I'm doing like some little Let's Plays, which I do have some already recorded. I just have not edited yet. I guess because it seems, not that I only try to focus on like content that's like, not that I'm always trying to like, oh, I just want to do it for the views, but I definitely noticed that like the Let's Play series are definitely on the lower end of like what people like to watch, if only by like view count, and I think that's because it's like a sequential, like you want to follow the story all the way through, which is totally fair. I understand why that's the case. It's definitely, though, when I only have like the time or energy to edit a couple videos, I tend to err towards like ones that you don't need to know, like I guess a story. You don't have to follow like a story in order to get what's going on in order to watch it. So that's probably, if you hadn't seen many of the Let's Plays, it's probably why you haven't picked them up, because it does take a little bit of time to like get into the story. They are coming, it's just has been a bit of a lower priority. Stun Fist comes after Stufful. I Actually, I've been hoarding up all of my Hearthstone packs to open them on camera, and I haven't made a Hearthstone video in so long. Maybe I should do that like right after this while I'm still feeling energetic. No, I should edit. Oh gosh. The inner turmoil of a YouTuber. Do. Yeah, I wonder if after a certain amount of like time in my like career as like a computer engineer, I wonder if I could like, I don't know, have some sort of deal where I, instead of like working 40 plus hours, I like go part-time or something, and maybe I could focus more on like YouTube and other creative pursuits, because I don't know about you guys, but like 40 plus hours in an office a week is definitely pretty draining. I know that a lot of engineers have, at least ones pretty right out of college, have it, you know, worse, where you have like 50 plus hours a week are like expected, and I like that I have like kind of flex hours, like as long as I'm at like my meetings and stuff, and like working on what I'm supposed to be working on, like it's not that crucial if I need to like, you know, run an errand in the daytime or something like that, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know, I would like to maybe eventually do some sort of like either like time off, or maybe do like work 10-hour days 4 days a week, and then have like Fridays off, so that in some point in the weekend I have like a full filming day or something. I think that'd be really cool. I don't know exactly how or when I could make that kind of a change, but yeah, really think that would benefit me with the whole work life, and then like second and third work / hobby balance. Yeah, definitely not at all at the point where YouTube could be considered a job. Basically, everything goes right back into the channel, so especially now with the Adpocalypse, I think I ended up putting a counter energy in the trainer pile. Yeah, especially now that the whole Adpocalypse thing has been going on for a while. I just noticed like a lot of my videos are not getting recommended like they were, and I feel like I make really family-friendly stuff. I don't know, occasionally in vlogs, like, people will have a drink or two in hand, but it's never like, I don't know, anything ridiculous. Most of my videos are fairly tame, unless like the mythical algorithm is picking up on like some sort of ASMR stuff and like filtering it and not recommending it based on that. I don't know. I guess I had expected with my library of many videos and stuff, there would be more momentum in like what gets recommended and like what, I don't know. Could also be the fact that like I'll upload like 5 videos, and then like a month will go by, and then I'll upload like 6 videos, and then like a month will go by, stuff like that. I don't know if that affects it, but it shouldn't. I mean, ooh, bless you. Molly sneezed. There are plenty of channels that upload like once a month, so I don't know how it works. But yeah. Alrighty. Next up, I feel like we only have like one more section to go. I think it's just grass type. Yay! The sorting definitely would not happen, by the way, if I was not filming it. Oh, bless you. Alright. Here we go. Weedle. Execute Cacnea. Carblast. Asilgor. Kakuna. Shelmet. Then we have a Skidoo. skidoo, not a skidoo. Yeah, here we go. Oh, but I forgot why I was like, I guess, talking about the Adpocalypse. Yeah, so I don't anticipate, barring myself having like some sort of massive set of viral videos go off, that YouTube would be like an actual job for me in any sort of near future. Which, that's unfortunate, but gotta pay your bills. And luckily, I'm a fairly, I guess, frugal person. Like, I basically, all I did in the past year was like pay for food and pay my student loan, which is why I was able to knock it out quite so quickly. Yeah, and I've always tried to like save a lot of money from my job, just in case, like, I don't know, something horrible happens and like I can't work for a while. So I feel like yeah, I could probably talk your ear off about like tax advantage accounts and 401ks and stuff, just because I'm a paranoid person who tries to save for the future. But other than that, I don't really, like, I didn't go on any like fancy vacations last year or anything, or the year before, really. And then even the Japan vacation that I'm going on now, I'm paying for like the hotels, and the tickets were like my birthday / Christmas present, so it's like, I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to say that, like, even being decently frugal, yeah, I don't see myself being able to like take less hours at work, I guess, for a while. Eventually, I think it would be, if I can save enough money from engineering type work, I think it might be cool to take like a bit of time off to travel, and maybe let my investments and stuff kind of cover my baseline costs, but I'm a ways off from that being any sort of reality. Yeah, what can you do? All I can do is save what I can and hope for the best. I think a lot of the people, or I guess millennials or something, who were old enough to remember the market crash of like 2000, the housing market crash of like 2008, 9, somewhere around there. Yeah, I was just entering college when like there were all sorts of like economic, uncertainty and stuff, and ever since, witnessing that kind of panic in people, it's made me very, I guess, try to be as prepared as possible for something like that happening in the future. So, hence why you don't see me splashing out on ridiculous things, as I'm sure many YouTubers do with their ad revenue. I stick to food and Pokemon cards mostly. Yeah, I actually just bought like my first pair of like new jeans in the in probably like 2 or 3 years, which is kind of sad. And I was like hemming and hawing over them, and they were already like 40% off, and I was just like, but I could save this money. I don't know. Yeah. I'm trying to balance the saving for the future and having some sort of fun now, but yeah, looks like we sorted everything. Definitely went on a bit of a rant there. Save your money, save your paychecks, kids. And hopefully, maybe by seeing all the cards that we get to open here, maybe that helps you guys maybe save some money that otherwise you'd be buying cards too. Alrighty. Were there really only a couple normal type Pokemons in this? Yeah, I guess not too many. These are all the regular rares. I'm not entirely sure what to do with them. But yeah, okay. Well, let's see here. Okay, I think we've sorted them all. thanks for listening to me rant about pretty much everything while I sorted these cards. These videos definitely are pretty informal, as you could tell. Somewhere in between like a rant, a confession, and like a therapy session for me. So hopefully I put you to sleep with all my blabber. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!